All right, now to the Middle East and the release of 6 more hostages from Gaza today, one of whom had been held for more than a decade. NBC's Hala Gorani is in Tel Aviv with more for us. Hala, good morning.
Good morning. We're coming to you from Hostage Square in central Tel Aviv. This has kind of become the rallying point for the hostage release movement. We saw 2 groups of hostages released, one in the southern part of the Gaza Strip in Rafah, and another one in Nuseirat, that's more in the central part of the Gaza Strip. And once again, we saw Hamas fighters lead these hostages onto stages, holding up certificates and what has become kind of a weekly spectacle. Tal Shoham was released, and you see him there from the Rafah area. And the second group of hostages was released in a similar Hamas sort of production in Nuseirat. The 3 men were Alaya Cohen, Omar Shemtov, and Omar Venkert. In exchange, Israel is due to release over 600 captives in Israeli prisons. This is something that is due to unfold over the next several hours in Israel. And as you can see behind me, there are people behind me. It's a big group of Israelis that have come to witness these scenes. We saw helicopters flying overhead, transporting at least one of the hostages to a hospital nearby. There were cheers. It was certainly a much happier day than on Thursday, when Hamas sent back the remains of 4 hostages, including 3 members of the Bibas family, the mother Cherie, and her 2 sons, Ariel and Kafir. Laura?
And of course, we're still waiting for the release of the remaining American-Israeli hostage. And this is, we know, the final stages here of phase 1. But now what happens?
So these were the last 6 living hostages of phase 1. If phase 2 goes ahead, and it is a big if, we should see the release of remaining living hostages and also the remains of the dead hostages sent back to Israel, including the last living remaining American hostage, Idan Alexander. Laura?
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.